They called me fat.
Terrorist.
Burnt cookie.
Faggot.
Uku girl, which meant lice.
Ugly.
Bucket head, watermelon jug, old fat water bug head. What the heck is a water bug head?
When I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah, it was like middle school, beginning of high school.
You know, we had both moved from Washington, so we were very pale.
I was always just like really short, just a really nerdy kid.
I got bullied by a kid named Fat Tony. Everybody called him Fat Tony, including himself. He beat me up every single day. And he made me walk him home and then beat me up.
Grabbed me by my pigtails and dragged me through the dirt.
I got socked in the stomach every day, and it was never bullying. It was like, suck it up.
There was no coping. There was ice packs.
I got bullied to a point where I stopped going to school.
I would go home and just lock myself in my room and like not really talk to anyone. And my best friend was basically my food. I became obese. It was horrible.
If somebody says something to you very hurtful that you can't change, then at that point, what am I supposed to think?
Being called names makes you feel belittled. It makes you feel insecure. If you didn't feel pretty, then it trickles everything else. Then you don't feel smart. You don't feel successful. You don't feel important. You don't feel wanted. All that other stuff that you really need as a child.
Especially in middle school, because middle school is when you form, you know, what you think about yourself.
I mean, I doubted myself a lot just because I felt that people didn't like me at all. If people felt that strongly, then obviously there's something wrong with me.
Girls who used to be the same skin tone as me used to bully me, which I didn't understand. I guess they weren't proud of their skin color, so they took that out on me. I became a bully because I don't like being the butt of the jokes. I'm gonna be the mean girl. I'm gonna be the bully. It's so wrong when I think about it now.
The thing that shifted for me in the moment when I opened up to my mom was me just knowing someone understands me.
I honestly don't think I ever reconciled with any of these emotions. I think part of the reason I do stand-up is as a defense mechanism.
I've had to counteract that by just having my own mantras and making that voice louder than anybody else's voice.
After years of like depression and just feeling really shitty about myself, it was just like, you know, like you just kind of have to do you.
I learned that I'm me. You are awesome.
There's no other way that I could be.
You are unique. I'm not going to change myself just because other people don't like themselves. Having your own personal you are is very, very important.
I have come to realize that I am enough.
I think kids should know that bullies are being bullied in some way, shape, or form in their lives.
I think the crazy thing about their world, like kids today, is that it never stops.
Now the bully follows you on social media.
I can't imagine if he beat me up, videotaped it, and that videotape went viral and everybody knew I got beat up.
It's super scary for these kids. I just want to hug every kid in the world and tell them, you're enough, you're gonna be fine. And that person who's being mean to you is probably being mean because somebody was mean to them. Because hurt people hurt people.
There's beauty in everyone, regardless of your race, regardless of your size, anything.